If you're struggling to figure out a toy that you can buy a 0 to 6 month old baby, then this video is exactly what you need, as I cover the must-have toys for 0 to 6 months, which babies love playing with, but most importantly continues to develop their fine motor, gross motor and communication skills. I'll also cover what toys you definitely don't want to be buying a baby at this age. Hi, if it's your first time here, my name's Emma and this channel's all about helping you become an extremely confident parent for your baby by sharing the tips and tricks I've learned along the way practicing as a pediatric occupational therapist and also being a mum to 2 children. So if you want to make your life as a parent significantly easier, make sure you start now by subscribing to my channel and hitting that bell so you won't miss a thing. Now before we get into the must-have toys for 0 to 6 month old babies, just want to let you know there's a free PDF on developmental milestones in the description box below, which covers what your baby should be achieving in their first year of life, and you're able to print it out and refer to it, which will give you an invaluable peace of mind as you'll know what your baby should be doing and when to be concerned. Now the best gift you can get a 0 to 6 month old baby is a baby gym. So if they don't already have one, make sure you go out and get one right now. This is a toy that they're going to use for the first 6 months of their life, and it's going to be their main toy. So what's really good about the baby gym is that they have toys hanging from it, so your baby's going to reach out and grab it and work on their fine motor skills. Initially they'll just be tracking it when they're not able to quite reach out and coordinate their arms, but at 3 months they're reaching out and batting the toy. 6 months they're definitely holding it and interacting with the toy. The other great thing is that it works on keeping them motivated for tummy time, because there's often things on the mats, so tags or something that makes noises, which they can kind of interact with, and it keeps them engaged in tummy time. So this is definitely the must-have toy and the best gift you can ever give a 0 to 6 month old baby. My next favourite gift is the Oball. It's one that I give to every new baby, and that's because it's really great for their fine motor skills. So it's a ball that's really lightweight and they're able to hold it, and it's not going to hurt them if it accidentally falls on them. So what's great is that you can actually give them the Oball at 3 months of age and they're able to grasp it, and then they work on that transferring skills in around 5 months. But it is really the only toy I think that's out there at the moment that is lightweight enough that they can actually hold and interact with. So it is my next go-to toy. The third gift that I really like is a soft mirror. This is a really great item to help encourage babies to continue to do tummy time, which is a really hard activity for bubs. So what's great is that they'll be able to, when they're in their tummy, see themselves in the mirror, and it'll keep them engaged in that task. So they'll be able to see themselves and make noises, and then they'll enjoy tummy time, hopefully. So your parents will love you if you buy this gift for them. The fourth book that I really like at this age are soft tactile books. So these are great because they often make lots of noises, which is interacting for the baby. They're not going to hurt themselves if it accidentally falls on them, which will happen with those board books, and they can actually interact with it and pull things out later on when they're a bit older. But this is great, and often it comes in high contrasting colours, so you can see the red and the white, so it keeps the baby quite engaged, because when they're younger they can see in colour but they prefer high contrast items. So a tactile book is amazing. The next toy I really like is a teether of some sort. Parents are going to love you if you give them something like this. So I prefer Sofie. She's lightweight, she's easy to clean, and kids are able to place it in their mouth. So babies can actually place it in their mouth when they're teething. Teething can start really early. Definitely by 6 months there's going to be some teeth there. So if you give a baby this, the parents are absolutely going to love you too. So at around 3 months, when your baby's able to hold items, or a baby is able to hold items, often these kind of items are fantastic then. Definitely by 4, 5, 6 months they're starting to interact with it. What's great about these kind of toys, so I do like the Lamaze, is that they come with tags, they make lots of noise, and you can also hang these off a baby gym, so it's another kind of toy that you can switch out with your other items on the baby gym, so it keeps them engaged. These are also good in the car if you hook them in there. They're a really great toy. They are a bit more expensive, but there's lots of versions out there. I would only get one, but the baby is gonna absolutely love them. At this age, musical toys are awesome, so babies really quite like them. You can get lots of musical items at the moment where you just hit it and it makes noise and lights up, which the babies love. So there are kind of a drum set one, and there's some flowers that sing songs, so they're amazing. And any kind of musical toy which they kind of hit sit and it reacts is perfect at this age. And the last toys babies really love at this age are Rattles. So you can get lots of different varieties out there. I prefer the circular ones because they're easy to grasp, particularly when they're quite young, so around 5-6 months they can work on that transferring skill as well. But there are soft Rattles that you can also get. Initially they will only kind of last until the first 6 months, and then the babies will be onto something else. But these are great as well because they're not going to hurt themselves. So a toy to definitely avoid at this age is a jolly jumper or a baby jumper. And that's because they've been linked with increased safety risks for your baby, and also it has been linked with developmental delays or placing the baby at risk of having developmental delays. If you want more information on why I wouldn't recommend a baby jumper or a jolly jumper, then make sure you check out my video which I've made on it. So those are the must-have toys that I recommend at 0 to 6 months of age, and the toy I recommend that you avoid at all costs. Now remember, there's that free PDF in the description box below on developmental milestones, so make sure you click on it and print it out. And if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, and hopefully I'll see you next week where I'll share more parenting tips and tricks.